yourself at all times. We are on it, the Vegas Sportscast for this Tuesday. We got baseball stadium being built up in Summerlin, okay? We're going to tell you about the groundbreaking happening there. Vegas Golden Knights tonight at home against the Blackhawks. Those are the two big stories today, and there's some other things going on that the Knights are doing that we got to tell you about that's sort of fun. But first, we'll start you off with the baseball stadium thing because this is big news. Glad to see it happen. February 23rd is going to be the groundbreaking for the new stadium, baseball stadium up in Summerlin. 51's baseball team are moving from Cashman Field to Summerlin. They had hoped to do it by 2019, so one more season at Cashman Field and then up here. And it looks like with the groundbreaking coming up, and if they start building right after, then yes, they're going to be able to make that happen and be playing baseball up here by next year, which is pretty exciting. By this time next year, baseball stadium should be done, and they should be getting ready for baseball in Summerlin at Cashman Field. That is remarkable. Not Cashman Field, at the new stadium, whatever, the ballpark at Summerlin, I think is what it's going to be called. And that's exciting. That's fun. Looking forward to that. Cashman Field has been around 35 years. So an old ballpark by the standards that we're using right now, an old and really not a very well-equipped ballpark from the beginning. So now 51s are going to have the chance to do that and play up here. And what's interesting with that is I went to a soccer game over the weekend, Saturday, out at Cashman Field. The Las Vegas Lights, it was remarkable. It was a sellout out there. And an exhibition game for the Lights against Montreal. Lights lost the game 2-0. But that doesn't matter much. It was an exhibition game against an MLS, Major League Soccer team. What was crazy is how big the crowd was, and they were not equipped for the crowd because, well, they didn't expect that many. So forgive them for that because next time you assume they will be ready for more people there. But they've taken Brett Lashbrook, the owner of the team, at his expense, about $50,000 a game, put in new turf where the infield is, and also flatten the mound and put turf in there so that you have a legitimate soccer stadium. So, and what they'll do eventually will be nice to be able to see some of the bleachers that are now in the outfield that you can't have. So what they will do for the second season, already talking about the second season for the Knights, if indeed the 51s are able to move and get out of there, they can take out the outfield fences and make it into a round arena-type stadium for soccer. So you have people on all sides instead of just on one side, which is basically behind third base and first base and home plate. For the baseball stadium. So, anyway, that's exciting that baseball is. They're going to do the groundbreaking for the stadium, get rolling on that, make that happen, get the stadium built up here. About 10,000 seats in Summerlin. When I say up here, I live in Summerlin, so it is in my neighborhood. It's just south of where the practice facility is for the Vegas Golden Knights, is the best way to describe it. There's a large empty lot there. That's where the ballpark at Summerlin will be built. 10,000 seats, state-of-the-art, great stadium. Going to have a small swimming pool out in the outfield, and it'll be very scenic, nice, great. Just really looking forward to this. And this is a major part in the progression of Vegas as a sports city, and how that's happening. And have the AAA baseball team right now an affiliate with the Mets, but that'll be changing. And this new ballpark will attract the LA Dodgers. By the way. The 51s have been the Dodgers affiliate in the past. It's a natural for them to be here in Vegas. It's what should happen. It's what I believe will happen, that they will time it out and coordinate it so the Dodgers can be the AAA affiliate once again here in Vegas and play in that new ballpark. That was the only reason the Dodgers left, is that they were sort of given a promise that they would have a new ballpark, and they didn't like the facilities there. It wasn't up to the standards that they wanted, that they expected, that they should have had. So look forward to that. That's a big change right there. That's an exciting story, an exciting time for that to happen. Okay, hockey tonight at a T-Mobile Arena, and it's going to be the Vegas Golden Knights against the Chicago Blackhawks. Blackhawks having a rough season this year. They right now are technically out of the playoffs. If the playoffs were set today, what the matchups would be, and Chicago would be out of it. So they're hungry. They're a good, talented team, but not playing real well this year. Fans aren't happy about that, but you got tonight the Golden Knights heavy favorites, 2-1 favorites over the Blackhawks tonight. Hey, I want to mention something real quick here. And I thought about this when I watched the game, the loss to the Philadelphia Flyers on Sunday, and there was a disproportionate number of Flyers fans in the stands. Everywhere. Flyers everywhere. In those orange jerseys sort of stuck out. Two things come to mind. Here's how those Flyers fans, in this case, or Edmonton fan, or Rangers fans, or Islanders fans, or whoever it is, Chicago Blackhawk fans tonight, how they get those tickets. Part of it's a casino block, and casinos are bringing people here into town to be able to come here, high rollers, spend a few days, and stay at the casino, play at the casino, and they get tickets for their favorite team. But I believe the majority is actually individual fans who have bought tickets, aren't going to the games, and then they go on a place like a ticket exchange, StubHub. They sell it for a high price to be able to offset the cost and perhaps even make some money off the cost of their season tickets and sell it to fans that come in from out of town. And that's how the out-of-town fans get those tickets. They get nice tickets. Tickets being sold by, I believe, for the most part, Las Vegans that are selling those tickets and making a profit. Now, that being said, I am thinking about the Stanley Cup playoffs. And Vegas fans that do that to allow visiting fans to come and take those seats from them that should be there cheering for the Knights, what should be the punishment for them? Huh? What do you think? I'm thinking about that, okay? Get me on Twitter, at Ron Futrell. What should the punishment be for fans who sell their tickets during the Stanley Cup? I assume it's going to happen during the Stanley Cup playoffs to rival fans to come here and thus diminish, in some small way, home ice advantage for the Knights because you got a lot more visiting fans there. This wouldn't happen in Edmonton, wouldn't happen in Calgary, wouldn't happen in Vancouver, wouldn't happen in Colorado, wouldn't happen in Phoenix, wouldn't happen. Take your pick, the city. But it happens in Vegas because the fans want to come here because they want to come here. So, just a thought with that one. And let me know what you think. Rebel basketball getting back to action. They're on a nice little 3-game winning streak right now. Okay, beat Wyoming on Saturday, and so it's fun to see them playing hard, playing tough, playing tough. No, they are playing well right now, and it's a good time to hit a hot streak in the Mountain West Conference because the tournament's coming up in just a couple of weeks, 3 weeks for the tournament. So, good luck to the Rebels as they continue on and start doing something, and the fans will show up if they start winning on a big basis and on a regular basis. Right now, it's hard for fans to get excited about Mountain West Conference wins, but that's what we got. That's it. Got to be happy with that for the moment, but that's it. So, again, tonight, hockey, T-Mobile Arena, 7 o'clock, Vegas Golden Knights against the Chicago Blackhawks. You can watch it on AT&T Sportsnet. That is $486. 684, okay. 684 on DirecTV, where you can watch it. And then the big news, February 23rd, the groundbreaking for the new ballpark at Summerlin for the 51s to be able to play, presumably beginning in 2019. Final season at Cashman Field for baseball. Then turn it over to soccer and smile. Yep, turn it over to soccer and smile and move up here to Summerlin and make that happen. So, looking forward to all that. Good news, big news. All right, that's it. I'm Ron Futrell. That's the way I see it. Have yourself a good Tuesday, everybody. Bye for now, and thanks for listening.